How's everyone doing? Feel free to throw in on the chat and we can start a discussion about what kind of games we've been playing. I myself have taken a break from playing on the PlayStation. However, as I'd mentioned the other day, I did try Overcooked 2, which is fun. I'll admit, it's fun. And it's not very expensive. If you get the chance, I recommend giving it a shot. It's more of a party game, if anything. Now, then I was also, what I've been doing most of the time lately is MUDs, multi-user dungeons, a text-based game on Mush client. They're free to play. You create your own character and all that, but I'll be more specific. I've been playing DBZ MUDs. And I'm not going to go into the specifics because I don't know how far I can actually go. But I will say the one I've been playing is it's called Dragon Ball. Hold on, find my notepad. Information that I was writing down. It's Dragon Ball New Universe, and I like the community. Everybody's very kind. It is all online, so whenever somebody new jumps in, they welcome them. They're open arms. You get to create your character from any race you really want, from bio androids, Sans, Majins, Kais, pretty much whatever, humans, anything that was in the shows or movies that they have programmed into the script. It's all there. Now, that being said, I mean, there is limitations and there are rules. But I will say it's a very positive community from what I've seen, and it's not like some of the other mods where you gain power level very, very quickly. You got to work for it. Unless you know exactly what you're doing. I've seen some people say, I've been playing this one, I think, around 30 some hours, and I've only just now gotten to 100,000 PL, just a little over. And there was a couple people that said, I'd asked, it's like, hey, how do you think I'm doing? This is my PL and whatnot. And they're like, oh, well, that's like an hour's worth of grinding. Oh, well, I guess I'm not training very efficiently. But, I mean, it's fun. It's very descriptive. You don't have to worry. If you like reading, you should be able to do these games very easily. It's more of an imagination thing. And it's role-play. They got PKs, PvP, and PvE. It's a well-rounded experience. And since there are currently 2 viewers, I'd like to thank you guys for jumping in, and feel free to jump into the chat, talk to me, let me know how things are going. Yeah, I actually am really hoping to have more of an interactive discussion, like you guys pop in, mention something in the chat, and from that point, we can start a discussion. I'll read your comments, your names, I'll give you a shout out, and from there we can just go on a discussion. I've also recently installed BioShock, the collector's edition. It was on the PlayStation PSN for free this month. So we have BioShocks 1 through Infinite, which was 1, 2, and Infinite. And I've never beaten Infinite, so I'm probably going to start over from 1 again and see where that takes us. Excuse me. As well as just try to figure out where I'm going to go with my channel and try and figure out what I want to do with things. If you've seen some of my videos before, the older videos, I usually get a little... I was getting... Well, I'm not going to lie, I was eccentric at some points. But it was fun. I got into the game. I didn't have to work. I didn't have to, like... No, I shouldn't say it like that. I didn't have to try to force myself to have a natural reaction. It just happened. And lately that's not been happening, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to take a break from uploading the Good afternoon, Lord Vane. Good to see you. But yeah, I think I was going to take a break from uploading videos from the PlayStation for a little while to try and get myself back to where I need to be and enjoy my game regardless of recording or not. And so if I upload a video for a while, it's probably going to be a vlog, an update, a discussion, if you will, if it comes to it. And essentially, I still haven't figured out the OBS Studio program that I have. In order to get rid of my delayed reactions to things, I've actually taken minimized the studio capture cam and have that minimized up over the YouTube stream cam so I don't see the delay and it doesn't throw me off. So that's why it seems like I'm talking a little bit better this time. So Lord Vane, you play any good games lately? But I mean, there's a lot of games out there, and some people don't like certain games, and that's fine. But this isn't a discussion on what kind of games are good or not. This is a discussion on games in general. See, myself, I don't care for games like Sims or, stuff like that, like Civilization and Sims. I don't care for too much. But I have played games that I enjoyed playing, like as a kid. It was Sims Theme Park. The simulation style games, I guess the last one I enjoyed and had a good time with for a little while was Goat Simulator. The last one I played completely in general was Bee Simulator, which seemed like it was more of an educational thing. I ended up giving that to my little cousins. And Lord Vane has said mainly Fortnite, Save the World, and he started playing Dark Cloud again, which was an amazing game. Dark Cloud was an older one. If I remember right, it came out on the PS2. And it was an RPG, a JRPG. And it was good. It was well done. For its time, the artwork was really, it was popping. Like it was kind of cartoony, but it was kind of anime-ish. It was nice. It was a good combination of art styles, and I myself have never beaten it. It was a good game, but I never had the patience to sit through. Like after the halfway point, I was like, I can't. I was a kid though, and probably skipped through most of the story, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I mean, if you guys see this video and you like what you see, like, just comment, subscribe, ring the bell notification, because most of my videos I do are live streams, and I try to stream often. I also have a job, so it's kind of in between when I'm at work and when I'm able to. And my significant other, Miss Otakugear, she has been playing Kingdom Hearts 3. She's got the DLC. I help her out with what I can, but I haven't played a Kingdom Hearts game in so long that the controls are so foreign to me. And after playing a little bit 2 nights ago, I believe it was, I started getting the controls back, and in the fights, I was able to kind of help her out on critical. Like, she had the character Sora, she had him upped, like, massively powered up. So I didn't have to worry too much about how much damage output I had, more or less blocking, evasive maneuvers, and getting my own hits in, as well as the timing of the block. Because a lot of the games I play, if you're blocking, you're constant block. With Kingdom Hearts, if, as most people probably know since playing Kingdom Hearts, it's a game to where the block system is all based around timing. If you block too soon, the block will be, you'll stop blocking before the attack reaches you. And if you, and I mean, it's not like if you block too late, you're going to get hit. That's pretty much how any game works with a block system. But if you actually successfully block the attack, time it right to where you get the first block, you will be able to block, I'm pretty sure, several attacks within so long of a period of time. I think after you stop getting attacked, you have a few, like, 0.seconds to wait before you can block again, or maybe it's just, like 0.02 seconds or something. I've noticed there's a little delay between a successful block and when you can block again. Either that or my fingers just don't like working right anymore. But, and it is interesting. I've started watching her play a little bit more and thinking maybe I should give it another chance, because I haven't played really since, I want to say, Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I'm not for sure. It's been a long time since I played a Kingdom Hearts game. I know they had that Game Boy Advanced game that I did play that Lord Vane had. Chain of Memories, I think it was called. And I played the one where Roxas was the main character. And then were the last two I played, I believe. It's such a complicated, the plot of it is so complicated, like the time travel with, I believe his name was Xehanort, and then there was Ansem, and there was, it's just, you know what I mean, it's just all, all out there in such a way where it is able to be understood, but if you haven't kept up with it, you kind of get thrown out of the loop. And like, they introduced them 3 characters, Aqua, Terra, and Ventus, or something like that. I hadn't played their stories. I don't know how they fit into it. But I do know, like, after watching her play a little bit, like, I know that Riku, Kairi, and Sora end up running into these 3, and it has something to do with their hearts and so on and so forth. But it is an interesting thing. Quite honestly, I also heard they are bringing Final Fantasy characters back, which was something that kind of put me on a downward slope out of it. I was kind of like, you're not going to have Sephiroth in here no more? No more Tifa? No more Cloud? Okay, I'm out. But, I mean, it's interesting, I guess, to say the least. You don't really... Don't get me wrong, it is a challenging game if you don't. Birth by Sleep. That's the one with the 3, the new 3, right? Like Aqua, Ventus. I think it's Ventus. Lord Vane was just telling me I should try Birth by Sleep. Which, if I remember right, that's the one that they came out with that had the new party in it. Not Sora, Riku, and Kairi, but the 3 new protagonists. That was more of a, I think it was a prologue, not a sequel, but happened before Destiny Island. And okay, so I was right on that. All right, but yeah, I mean, this turned into a Kingdom Hearts chat instead of a game chat, but that's all right. Um, when it comes to games for me, in general, I do like a challenge, and I'm not gonna lie, there's some games that have pushed that to the extreme. Dark Souls and a couple games like that pushed it to an extreme, and I just didn't have the patience to put up with it. But a good, steady, consistently challenging, not something that goes from 0 to 100 in 0.5 seconds is, but something that can be understood. And like with Dark Souls, I know there's people out there that's like, yeah, I got this, I beat it. And I'm sure there's people out there that's platinumed it. I don't know why you would put yourself through that kind of torture, but there's people that's done it, and kudos. That's great for them. And I just don't have the patience for them, for like doing that kind of game for them games. They can be fun for a while, but they get extremely frustrating, especially losing gear and experience, and having to start yourself over to get back to where you were. Um, Now, like, I don't mind a challenge at all, and most of the time, if you ever see my streams, I'm playing on a lower difficulty. Just I'm playing on like normal. Um, I don't think I've broadcasted anything on a higher difficulty yet, but the reason for that is I wanted to kind of do like a story. I didn't want it to be about the game's challenges or what you'd have to overcome, but more so about the game's plot and the story and where it would lead. But this stream is already at 18 and a half minutes, so I think I'm going to end it here. I'm trying not to carry on for too long. I'd like to thank the two of you that are here and watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see, and at any point in time, if you feel like you want to suggest a game, go ahead. I'm up for suggestions, and if I have the ability to, I will try that game. Let me know if you've seen me play a game you want to see me continue. Go ahead and let me know. I will most definitely do what I can to accommodate what you guys want to see. And one thing I'm really wanting to get started is I understand that I'm a small channel right now, but the more viewers I get, I'm hoping maybe you guys will start stepping in and talking to me, and we can get some topics going, some ideas rolling, and we can get something pumping, I wanted to give a shout out real quick to Roshi Games. He's been very supportive of my channel, and I actually met him in one of my streams when I was playing DBZ Kakarot, and he's got several videos of him playing DBZ Kakarot. If you want to go over, give him a look, much appreciated. And also, if you like trap music, there is another channel who's been fairly supportive of me, and it's much appreciated. It's called Trap Town. They have a bunch of music on there. You should go give them a listen if you like that kind of music. I've listened to a few of them, and they have a very intense selection. Like, there's some slower ones, some really fast ones. I think I like the fast ones a little bit more. It makes me want to go punch a hole in the brick wall, but that's how pumped up it can make you feel. But hopefully you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next stream. And don't forget to give Lord Bane a view. He's been doing a few walkthroughs. He's got a few parts up, I'm sure, of Dead Island. I remember he was doing. I know it's been a while since you were doing that one, and I think you took a little break from YouTube for a while, I think, but show him some support, show him some love. He's a great guy, and me and him have been friends since we were in 8th grade. He's helped me through a lot of crap. But that being said, I'll say it again. Goodbye. Have a great day. And be true to yourselves.